Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Teacher Kaligo, the man of literature and the young African writer from Shinyanga, Tanzania. Dear listeners, especially students, form 3 and form 4 who take literature in English. Today I have brought you the lesson about how to answer the question number 1, multiple choice questions. Before discuss the lesson of today, I would like to remind you, do you know all topics of literature in English? If you don't know the topics of literature in English, it's very difficult to answer the question number 1 because these questions relate to all topics of literature in English. Let me show you the list of topics of literature in English. Literature in English, Tanzania, has 7 topics. Topic number 1 is introduction to literature, and topic number 2 is oral literature. Topic number 3 is written literature. Topic number 4, appreciating and analyzing little works, on how to interpret, on how to appreciate and how to analyze little books like novel, short story, and poems. Topic number 5 is appreciating and analyzing plays. Topic number 6 is appreciating and analyzing novel. And topic number 7, appreciating and analyzing poetry. Dear listeners, special students who take literature in English, make sure you read all topics so as to get all marks. I mean 10 marks in question number 1. Okay, let us discuss together question number 1. Question number 1, listen kills 16 marks, and these questions you should answer all questions. Let me read question number 1. For each of the items Roman 1 up to Roman 10, choose the correct answer from among the given alternatives and write its letter beside the corresponding item's number in the answer sheet provides. Okay, Roman 1. Assume you read a novel and you were very much interested with conflict between two rival characters. As you kept on reading, you become enthusiastic to know what will happen next. This situation is known as. Let me repeat again to read this question. Assume you read a novel and you were very much interested with conflict between two rivals characters. As you kept on reading, you become enthusiastic to know what will happen next. This situation is known as A. Exposition, B. Rising action, C. Climax, D. Suspense, E. Denouement. The correct answer is, I'm waiting for answers. The correct the correct answer in Roman 1 is suspense. Is D, the data. D, the answer is D, suspense, because suspense is one of element of drama whereby the characters uh, whereby characters enthusiastic ought predict what next. This suspense is related to the foreshadowing but different meaning. Uh, Roman 2. Question number 1, Roman 2. In rising action, why is it impossible to get solution of conflict? Let me repeat again. In rising action, why is it impossible to get solution of a conflict? A. It is a stage where characters are introduced to make climax. B. It is a stage where tone is introduced to make crisis. C. It is a stage where conflict is introduced to make exposition. D. It is a stage where opposing forces are shown to make crisis and climax. E. It is a stage where both characters and tone are introduced to solve conflict. Yes, the correct answer is, I'm waiting for your answer. The correct answer is D. It is a stage where opposing forces are shown to make crisis and the climax. Let me explain a little bit about rising action. Rising action, this is the beginning of the conflict. And also rising action is the second part of plot, whereby the writers show the beginning of the conflict. In this part, there's no solution. That is why it is impossible to get a solution. Let us look question number 1, Roman 3. Roman 3. In the book Houseboy by Ferdinand Oyono, the writers has presented his writing in which both people and events are not real. How is this work referred to? In the novel, in the book Houseboy by Ferdinand Oyono, the writer has presented his writing in which both people and events are not real. How this work referred to? A. Fiction. B. Non-fiction. C. Biography. D. Autobiography. E. Memoirs. Yes, the correct answer is A. Fiction. Fiction, dear listener, this is imaginal story. It includes a novel, plays, short story, and the poems. That's why the writers uh, use imaginative characters and imaginative stories to reveal or to send the message in the story. Non-fiction is not involves imaginal setting or characters. Okay, Roman 4. Samaria composed a little work with one major theme, simple plot, and few characters, and can be read in one sitting. Which little term is used to refer to such a work? Samaria composed a little work with one major theme, simple plot, and few characters, and can be read in one sitting. Which little term is used to refer to such a work? A. Novella. B. Short story. C. Play. D. Novel. E. Poem. The correct answer is the the correct answer is short story. The answer is B. Short story because short story is one of fiction, or I can say is one of prose. It's a type of prose which uses simple plot and rely on one themes. Roman 5, which little device refers to the expression Mount Kilimanjaro moves majestically many times? Which little device refers to the expression Mount Kilimanjaro moves majestically many times? A. Personification. B. Understatement. C. Oxymoron. D. Symbolism. And E. Hyperbole. The correct answer is A. Personification because personification gives objects or non-things to work like human beings. That's why Mount Kilimanjaro cannot move majestically. Uh, that's why Mount Kilimanjaro remained there. Roman 6. Which little artistics are called the craters? Which little artistic are called the craters? A. They create characters and assign them roles to represent a real human being. B. They create characters to speak figures of speech to the readers. C. They create characters and associate them with rhyme and rhythm. D. They create characters and associate them with the dramatic irony. E. They create characters who do not relate to the title and content of the work. Yes, the correct answer is Roman 6. The answer is A. They create characters and assign them to represent the real human beings. That is why literature is an art, or why literary artists are called creators, because they create characters, eh, to assign them roles to represent the real human beings. Example, from the novel Houseboy, Ferdinand Oyono used Toundi Ondua, the unrealistic characters from Cameroon. Roman 7, I learned used her body movement and facial expression to convey a message of anger to her husband without speaking. Identify the artistic situation used by her. Ayla used her body movement and facial expression to convey a message of anger to her husband without speaking. Identify the artistic situation used by her. A. Mimicry. B. Imitation. C. Mime. D. Satire. A. Monologue. The correct answer is yes. The correct answer is C. Is mime. Mime. This is the element of drama whereby the actors or the characters involves body movement and facial expression to convey message without speaking. Roman 80. What literal term is used to refer to clauses that actor wear during rehearsal and actual performance? What literal term is used to refer to clauses that actors wear during rehearsal and actual performance? A. Dress. B. Costume. C. Gear. D. Props. E. Attire. The correct answer is the correct answer is B. Costumes, because costume is one of the element of drama, which involves the to wear the clothes. The actor should should consider the clothes according the characters or the characters or the roles make a drama on the stage. And some of the students confuse these terms, costume and the props. Propsy talks about the issue of tools or the instrument used or held by the characters or actors. But costumes, we are talking about clothes worn by the actors on the stage. Roman 9, the following are description about various types of iron. Which one best describes dramatic iron? The following are descriptions about various types of iron. Which one best describes dramatic iron? A. A broader literal term that encompasses various situations where there is a contrast between what is expected to happen and what actually happens. B. In a horror movie, the audience knows the killer is hiding in the closet, but the character does not know. C. When there is a contrast between what is expected to happen and what actually happens, it is often involves a twist of fate. D. Occur when a speaker says something but means the opposite. It can be used for humorous or emphasizing a point. For example, what a beautiful day during a thunderstorm. E. An expression used to substitute for something else with which it is closely associated. The correct answer is C. When there is a contrast between what is expected to happen and what actually happened, it often involves a twist of fate. Uh, that is an example of dramatic irony. Have you read a play, The Odd Parts of the King? Have you seen the real actions of the Odd Parts? He killed his father and mailed uh, his mother. The last Roman number 10. The expression below proves that literature is a work of art, except the expression below proves that literature is a work of art, except A. It involves imagination. The events are not real, based on actual account, but the product of writer's imagination. B. The use of skills called technique. It employs skills like flashback. C. It creates a creative use of language. The language used is artistic in nature or metaphorical. D. Characterization the people used in literature are all fictions, though some good writers present them as if they are real human beings. E. Absence of aesthetic. For a work to be called art, it must not be with aesthetic so that it does not amuse. The answer is E. Roman number 10, the answer is E, the absence of aesthetic. That is not related to literature as an art. Dear listeners, especially students Form 3 and Form 4, let me end here because the lesson of today rely on how to answer the question number 1. I remind you again to read all topics. All topics, 7 topics, topic number 1 up topic number 2, so as to answer question number 1. It is very difficult to answer question number 1 if you don't know these topics. 7 topics in literature in English. I remind you to subscribe, to like, share, and comment below this video. My name is Teacher Kaligo or Teacher Kadonji, the man of literature and the young African writer from Shinyanga, but now at Ndega, Tabora, Tanzania. But don't forget to share this video to your friends, especially students Form 3 and Form 4, even advanced students or university students. You may share this video to your colleagues. Thank you for listening.